Oh. Welcome back. Let's go. Story quest. How many hours do I have? I have... Hey, 14 hours? Oh, I thought 4 hours. Oh shit. That's fine. Alright, let's do it.
No time to lose.
14 hours, that's a lot. Alright. No. Yeah, actually this one. This one. Navigate. Hello, Rosfran and Zoro.
You know, there are better ways to
Why
seek
my
out our
pop
enemies than, well, standing
not
here.
popping? Oh, try again. Ooh, the likeness. That's weird. So we have finished our conquest, and then now we're gonna finish Kimchi story quest. 9. That's odd.
Yeah.
Huh, weird. Not the emotes. This one. Okay, a little bit. There.
I wonder what the rest of the Harbingers are up to. Plotting and scheming on an ever grander scale, no doubt.
Kimchi quest, I didn't focus on that one, just did it for limited time pretty much. Oh. Yeah, that's why I'm doing it. For the limited time pretty much. Wanna see how many quests do I have? Check this out. There used to be more issues. But yeah, I forced myself to do the Archon. And now I'm trying to do whatever is limited for the Primogem. The Archon quest I did earlier, that was they got limited Primogem.
Hi, I'm Huni.
Tomorrow
Are you here
Archon
to help
quest?
find the baby
Is
Saurians?
tomorrow? Oh.
I'm Toba.
Oh.
You must be the helpers that we've been waiting for.
It's nice to meet you too, but we're just passing through. Oh, but Uncle Sanka said he was gonna send some of his friends over to help us. You sure he didn't mean you? Yeah, sorry. Whatever this is about, it sounds like you've got the wrong end of the stick. Wrong end of the stick?
Alright,
Darn
tomorrow
it.
Archon.
We've been tricked, Toonie. I should have known.
I'm
that
gonna wait
Glass's guy was
for
a
my
con artist.
girlfriend to finish it
What are
first.
we supposed to do
Because
about the baby
otherwise she
Saurians
won't watch my
now?
stream.
Time
And
is
she said
running out.
spoiler.
It's okay, Huni. Don't worry. Why don't you tell us what happened with these baby
I don't know that
There's
tomorrow
been a lot
is.
of
I did not
unrest in
know
the tribe
that tomorrow
lately,
is the
and my dad's
5.1
sorry and
version
got
of it.
injured. Her name's Nana, and she has 3 little babies. After what happened to Nana, her babies were so scared that they ran off and hid.
If Nana is your
I
dad's
thought I could at
soulmate,
least rest
why
for
isn't
1
he
week
the one
without
looking for
Genshin.
them?
Yes,
My dad's one of the elders,
guess not.
so he's busy getting ready for
That's
Turnfire
it.
Night.
Tomorrow.
It's
It's
a
Genshin
really
time.
important ceremony. More important than this, anyway. I'm not supposed to be out here either, but I snuck out without telling him. I didn't think it would take very long, but then
My
that
theory
guy
weapon
we
will
ran
finally
into
come
made us
home.
tell him loads of stories.
Oh
and it
yeah, you're gonna
wasted
poop
so much
for her
time.
weapon. Right?
Yeah, he was so selfish. He doesn't have a heart.
He doesn't have a
Alright,
heart.
don't let him get to you. We're here now and we'll help you because we care a lot, don't we, Traveler?
We should. Whoa, what the fuck? Did you just press all? Oh, I think it was the delay. The one that you pressed earlier. The one that you said it didn't pop up. I'm surprised because you're the only one who don't know tomorrow is now. But still.
They should be. I
Yeah, I
already
did not
managed
know.
to find their tracks, and it seems like they're hiding on the cliff. Really? Wow! Thank you so much, Mr. Traveler and Miss Paimon.
It's fine, man.
Awesome. You gotta be careful out on the cliffs, though. They're really steep. Even
Ooh,
grown-ups
treasure
have
chest up
trouble
there.
climbing them.
He said the baby Saurians are on the cliff, so let's find a way up.
Hmm. Gonna be a lot of climbing, right? Spider-Man. Whoa, 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 what's that? That's the one that I need to talk to, right? Huh. Hello, Poggy. Eh. Hello, Poggy. The Mountain King. Oh, this song is like I'm watching Lion King. Boom, bayay. Boom, bayay. Hello, Ponini. Too high, I'm scared. Ooh. Otobaheshima. Hey, what is that? Hey, it's a jaw. Pochi. Nice hat, Pochi. Ow.
Found them! Wait, but what's that other... A how?
How?
Well, if it isn't the gruesome twosome who wormed their way into our servant circle of friends. Still awestruck from the last time we met? Would that be why you hastily scrambled up here to pay your respects the moment you saw us? I suppose we can't blame you. Such is the spell.
I want to
that our
watch
majesty casts on
Aho
our
and
minions.
Paimon and
Very well.
the official bird
Heathens leave us
and
no choice.
Tartaglia argue in the one
The
room.
almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula How.
By seeing your
shall grant the
UID,
items that you seek.
you're very old player, right? Sorry, like from 1. Yeah,
You may
I
now kiss
download
our
this
feet.
game on the
Wait,
first
like,
day it released, if I'm not wrong.
What the heck are you going on about? You're somehow managing to be even more annoying than the
Oh,
last time we met.
yeah.
Silence! Who are
Kimchi
you calling
sidekick.
sidekick? We are the Dragon Supreme, sovereign ruler of the Nation of Flame. We shall have you know that last time, were it not for Kenichi's earnest pleading on
Was the
your
one shortening her
behalf,
per- Oh
you would
yeah.
have received
Oh wait,
not
I mean
a
Fischl,
single word of
not the bird.
mercy. Oh, come on. You talk big, but Kenichi clearly has you under lock and key.
Oh great sovereign, what brings you to this mountaintop? So little munchkin.
That's great, Sovereign, to you! You dare invite the wrath of the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula How! You will burn in turn fire for 1,000 years for your blasphemy!
Why do you keep Japan voice? It's
If you
Naruto
must
voice
know,
actor and Sasuke.
Our humble
Ah,
servant
yeah.
begged us to
Yeah, I
investigate
know,
the
but,
base incident near Poison Land, and we chose to grant his request.
I actually prefer
But
Japan's
this
voice,
incident-
but I keep English just for the stream,
See this little lizard?
honestly.
Its mother, a medium-sized lizard, came under the influence of abyssal power. In her confusion,
But yeah, I
she
really
attacked
prefer
my
the Japan
servant's
one, but I
tribe,
keep
then
English for the
assailed
stream
her
because
own offspring.
you see this long ass conversation they're having. Usually I don't. I wait until they finish one sentence, one word sentence. I wait until they finish one sentence before I skip to the next dialogue.
Yikes.
Like this one.
So how's
Wait.
she doing now?
She was but a lowly bug fighting against the power of the abyss.
Pop, I skip. Yeah, like that.
Such
If
a
Japan, I don't even
fragile
know
creature. Apparently,
What?
she ended her struggle
if
by
it's gonna,
leaping
if the
from a
sentence
cliff.
gonna end yet or not.
Leaping from a cliff?
So
My
if I just skip
dear
it like that,
Amiga
it's kinda
client, as addled
turn
with
off
questions as
the
your head
watch.
may be, please keep them to yourself.
Anemic flying ant! Huge! Just you wait till we play at the ugly nickname game.
We sense a faint abyssal energy. An evil sorcerer must be lurking nearby, but they are well hidden.
Suspicious Outlanders? Wait, are you mocking us?
Ooh, this is a good thumbnail.
How dare you cast aspersions on your
So
ruler,
disappointing
heathen?
skipping
You're
Japan first.
just lucky that our servant has such vile taste in
Maybe
friends.
I will learn Japan
Otherwise,
first.
we would beat you black and blue, and then purple, then black again.
Purple?
If you're not here to kiss my feet, then get out of my sight. Do not impede the work of the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula-How.
Kahula
Mouth
how?
on that guy! Paimon is furious! Still, good to know about the abyss threat, huh? Wasn't expecting that. Let's not get sidetracked.
You're the one getting sidetracked. Woohoo!
Wow, you're back already? That was so fast.
I gotta be honest, I skip every season.
I'm so glad that the babies are all right. Thank
Yeah,
you both so
yapped
much.
a lot.
Now we can finally go home and
Yeah,
stop
yeah,
worrying
right? He
about them.
talks too much.
You're welcome. Piece of cake. You're not from
Michelle,
Natlan,
Ajo,
right?
I
'Cause
same
your clothes look
species.
different than ours. Hey, you must be tired after all that climbing.
Yeah,
I did not climb.
please come.
I swing.
I promise you'll get a big Scions of the Canopy welcome.
By the sound of it, Glasses guy wasn't from Natlan either, right? Uh-huh.
I
Well,
made a
his
contract
clothes
with
sure weren't.
Kimchi that when Kimchi dies, Ajo will take
that I
over the
think
pod.
about it,
Oh yeah,
There was
yeah.
something
My
really
Roseran
fishy
did
about him.
tell me that one.
Really? Maybe he was the suspicious Outlander that Ahau mentioned.
But the thing is, he will get revived, right? If he die.
Sure, if you're interested. Oh, let me think. How did the conversation go again?
Wouldn't it?
Oh, please, mister. I've told you so many stories already. When are you gonna help me find the baby Saurians?
Just one more story. One more, I swear. Why don't you tell me more about
God,
that
it's
ball
Sasuke.
of fire?
He's interested in that ball fire.
I heard that there was a huge transparent ball of fire
Got
that
nerfed.
used to burn 500 years ago,
He
1,000
needs
years
glasses
ago.
now. That
maybe
Sharingan
further back than
cannot help
that.
him anymore.
Oh, you mean Turnfire. That's where the ancient name Malipo comes from.
Oh, wow. So it was the origin of an
Hello,
ancient
Shamia
name.
Azmi.
That's
Why are you
impressive.
sticking in YouTube? Usually you will be in Twitch.
Uh-huh. There's a story behind every ancient name.
You forget your
The
password
legend
again?
goes that the Turnfire first appeared in the era of the Grand Alliance. Turnfire is different from normal fire. If you get set on fire with it, you'll feel horrible burning pain from behind you, but you won't die from it right away.
Why? What happens if you turn back?
As soon as you turn around, you get burned to a
Is it
crisp.
raining?
Well, good golly gee. I mean, it's one thing to singe someone's clothes, but burning people alive?
Ooh.
Right? How nasty is it to burn someone from behind and not even let them turn around to look?
Yes, shocking behavior. Now, let me get.
Good guess, Uncle
Good guess,
Glasses.
Uncle
Seems
Glasses.
like you really know your stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yupanqui was friends with Ochkon the Tyrant, and also Shibulanke. the first Pyro Archon. He didn't like
Si
that
Blanca?
Och-Khan was such a cruel
Sabi
tyrant.
nila sweet na lang
So,
po niya ni.
he stole the
Dan ako malaman.
Turnfire and threw it at the Och-Khan's army. The soldiers couldn't defend against it, and they all got
Wait,
turned to ash.
You install... Oh, you...
That's
okay.
how our
Now
ancestors
that
set our
makes sense.
people free. But just as he was about to leave the city, he thought he heard Och-Khan calling out to him from behind.
But Och-Khan wasn't there. All he
A split second later, the flames he saw burst out from inside his eyes and swallowed him up.
All it took was a single glance.
The question is, was this the price he paid for stealing the Turnfire?
Nobody knows the answer. And then,
The grown-ups say that it lights up the path that leads to the next life. It's like a final look back at your life, where you have to answer for everything you did.
Ah, a fine parable indeed.
I don't know. I think it's just a story.
Either way, I assume this name has been passed down in your tribe ever since?
sure has. It went to Burkina, the hero that we celebrate on Turnfire Night.
Yeah,
Burkina.
now it belongs to Kinich.
Kinich, huh?
Namo pula likod.
All right, Uncle Glasses, that's
How
enough
can these
stories.
two kids
Now,
remember
can you
everything?
Please go find the baby saurians for us like you promised.
I would, but doesn't the legend of the Turnfire teach us not to look back? Tell me more about this Kinich guy. One more story, I swear. Starting now. No? Careful, Toba. You look dangerously close to cursing me out right now.
Uncle, you'd better not be trying to trick us, or the Turnfire will get you when you die.
How would it get me if I'm outside of Natland?
Huh?
Wait, is that?
Traveler!
All right, kiddos. I'm a man of my word. Work them like dogs, okay? That's...
Really? Well, first, can you tell us your name?
We met at the foot
Sanka.
of this cliff, so beneath the peaks, let's go with Sanka.
Alright.
Seriously?
If you don't believe me, turn around and see for yourselves. They're right behind you.
And then he's gone. Poof!
Huh? Where?
There! Over there!
Wait, Uncle Sanka, where did you go?
Damn it, Sasuke! How dare you!
Yeah, definitely a fishy character. It sounds like he was digging for info about the ancient names.
Yeah, and not only that, but he betrayed us too. He'll pay for this.
All he got out of us was some stories, though. What's the worst that could happen? Traveler, maybe we should go tell Kinich about this. Huh? You know Kinich? Not very well, but we have met him before, and one time we had a meal together.
Aw, man, I'm so jealous.
Me neither. I don't think my dad really likes him, though. He always tells me to stay away from him. Oh, the creep who calls himself Kahul Ahau?
Oh.
Yeah, we've had the pleasure of meeting him too. He sure loves pushing people's buttons. Exactly. I don't know why Kinich partnered up with him.
Uh-oh. Honey, look how late it is. We've been out way too long.
Oh, yikes. You're right. Okay, well, this path here leads to our settlement. If
Alright.
there's anything you need, my dad can help get it for you.
We gotta run.
Can your dad help
Bye
me
for
find
now.
my sister? Mysterious visitor from which land? Alright, where to? Again, up there, right? Is it this one? Oh, I can teleport. That's new. Oh, Genshin keeps getting better and better. Is it this one? Yeah, this one. Hello, boy. Help me find my sister, will ya?
Huni, what were you thinking, going out by yourself?
It's okay. Toba helped me. And we met some kind strangers who helped us. And
Kind strangers? What made you so sure they were so kind, huh?
yeah, actually, they did.
don't talk back to me. The Mountain King problem still
You
hasn't
asked
been
me
solved.
question.
What would I do
That's
if
why I
I
talk
lost
back.
you too? No?
They were good people, Dad. Hello again, Hoonie. It's Miss Paimon and Mr. Traveler. Dad, it's them. They're the ones who helped me.
Wanna fight, old man?
And I promised we'd take care of them if they came to visit.
Oh, so you're the kind strangers. Well, I'm Trinidad. Apparently, you helped my daughter today, so if there's anything you need, just ask. Now, I
my
trust
sister.
that you're sensible people who know better than to take advantage of their host's generosity.
Of course. All we ask for is 1 million mora.
1 million mora. At least you're a straight shooter. I can respect that much.
Dad, please. They're not bad people. They've eaten at the same table with Kinich before. Be nice to them.
Kinich? Wait, I heard that 2 mysterious travelers from afar showed up at the Stadium of the Sacred Flame. Are they you?
Hell yes.
And Paimon's the other.
Yeah, that's right. Fix your tone, old man.
I do apologize. A lot's been going on in our tribe lately, and I suppose the pressure must be getting to me.
Oh, now we're talking. Seriously, though, don't worry about it.
Oh, you just arrived, I take it, and it would be my honor to give you a hero's welcome tonight.
Careful now. That's quite an about face. We've heard that kind of thing can lead to spontaneous combustion around these parts.
My dear
You look
traveler,
sleepy.
you are very perceptive indeed. Go inside now, Hoonie. Dad's got some important business to discuss.
Okay. Look after Mr. Traveler and Miss Paimon. They're very special guests. Well, we'll hear you out, but we can't make any promises that we'll be able to help.
Well, this is a matter of utmost importance. Please, allow me to explain.
Not James, yeah.
For many years,
Are you talking
our tribe
about
has
Wuga or
celebrated the
Genshin?
Turnfire Night. It is a traditional ceremony
Oh,
among the
Minecraft.
scions
Oh,
of the
okay. I
canopy,
thought you were talking
in
about
which
main
we
character.
remember our ancestor, Burkina, and his companion, Kangamato, the Mountain King.
Mountain King.
Burkina was a hero
Woo.
who bore the ancient name Malipo,
Malipo.
and Kangamato was a powerful
Damn, it's so
Yugosaur
big.
warrior. Together,
Oh wait, isn't
they
that
fought
the
against
boss?
They were victorious, but it came at a great cost.
That's always
Burkina
sweet.
paid with his life. The Mountain King survived, but was
Ah.
contaminated by the abyss, and he remains in hibernation to this day.
Ah, yeah. It's,
Normally,
is that-
Yugosaurs
is
never
him.
live longer than a century. It is possible that the abyssal power is responsible for his unnaturally long lifespan. Oh, that's right. The Mountain King is a living symbol of our glory, but even this glory comes at a price. The abyssal power inside him is highly sensitive, and when it is disturbed, he awakens and flies into a blind rage, attacking anything that moves. So, besides the ceremony, another important part of Turnfire Night each year is cleansing the abyssal power inside the Mountain King so that he will remain sound asleep. However, abyss-related incidents have been on the rise in that land lately, as I'm sure you're both aware. Only 5 months have passed since the last Turnfire Night, and he's already showing signs of instability.
Has he woken up again?
He has. We managed to contain the situation by performing a makeshift ceremony right away, but it was a close call. He could reawaken at any moment. Also, he attacked and wounded my companion, Nana, during the ceremony.
We heard. Such a tragedy. We're really sorry for your loss.
Yes, and Nana wasn't the first. Anyway, right now we're preparing for an exceptional Turnfire Night ceremony, and we need to find a suitable flame bearer. From what I've heard about your adventures, I believe you would be perfect for the role. Of course. Plus, he's a bona fide hero who inherited the Malipo name.
Are you Indonesian? No. I'm
Yes,
a
he's
Malaysian.
the one. A hero, worth his weight in gold. And unfortunately for us, he's all too aware of that. No prizes for guessing what he said when I asked him to host a Turnfire night outside of the annual schedule. An exceptional ceremony? Oh, I'll have to charge an exceptional price. I swear, no other concept exists in that boy's brain.
Sounds like professional adventures to me.
I'm not the one to usually talk about people behind their backs, but I'm convinced the Wyab got hit on the head and took a wrong turn the day it chose to give that ancient name to him. I mean, have you ever heard of a hero whose mantra is, "What's your asking price?" Oh, and don't get me started on that insufferable
well, you speak
how he
English so
hangs
good. Really?
around with.
Thank you.
Thinks he's God's gift to mankind. Pompous fool.
Yeah, Paimon has to agree on that last part.
Anyway, the fact is, the ceremony
I mean,
can
I
just
will
as
ask for
easily be done
price too.
without him, as long as we can find someone else.
Who will help for
And besides,
free?
you two seem like much better candidates. So, what do you think?
What's in it for me?
Well, you'll gain the respect and friendship of the Scions of the Canopy. Something no amount of Mora can
Shit,
buy.
I want Mora, man.
Wonderful! I can't thank you enough. Huni was right about you. You have kindness in your hearts. Come with me to the other side of the mountain. I'll bring you up to speed on each step of the ceremony. As experienced warriors, I'm sure you'll pick it up in no time.
Rose Ren, are you there? The hero's right. My finger is so hurt. Oh, okay. I thought you fell asleep.
Achoo! Curses! Who dares insult the great Kahula How behind his back?
Oh, great Kahula!
Oh, Sasuke.
How bless you!
Shut your filthy mouth, worm of the abyss! Your putrid words defile the air we breathe.
Speaking as a member of the Abyss Order, that's music to my ears. Exactly the kind of reaction we're going for.
Ugh, never have we heard such brazen blustering from someone who is inches from death!
Okay, well, that I am at a loss to explain. But I digress. Mr. Kinich, I admit it, you, sir, are a legendary hunter. You see, I'm very interested in the lore of your tribe.
Okay.
Is that it?
Okay?
Kay? Aren't you intrigued to know what it is about you guys that prompted a visit
He's
from the
literally
abyss?
Sasuke.
It's the extreme sports! Look, I even did a painting inspired by the bravery and freedom of the Scions of the Canopy.
You scum-sucking swine! Head first off the tallest cliff with a band of hunters on your tail, and
You say that, but I get the sense that Mr. Kinich isn't planning to take my life right now. I've heard that the most important thing in human relationships is to respect each other's boundaries.
If
Or-
people talk like
You could tell me what it is
Kinich,
you're
we
really
could
after.
finish quest in 30
What?
minutes. Yeah, I know, right?
And then I'll name my price.
Yeah. Kimchi is my favorite character in cutscene. He doesn't talk much. Wait, how about the guy that just do the plunge attack? What's his name? Xiao. Xiao doesn't talk much too, right? But once he talk, he yap nonsense stuff. Right, now where do we go? Up there. He got a lot of filler words. Yeah, that's what I meant. Doesn't speak much, but once he speak, he yap nonsense stuff. Like he's charging up his bullshit. Like, oh, I'm gonna speak some nonsense after this. Are they angry at me actually? But if I'm in human form, they're gonna attack straight away, right? Oh, racist.
The abyss contamination is back. See those torches over there? Those are the Sacred Flame offshoots that we requested from the Stadium of the Sacred Flame.
Are you saying that the Sacred Flame and the Turnfire are the same thing?
Well, for ceremonial purposes, at least.
Gotcha! So basically, we just need to clean up the filth with the Sacred Flame.
Well, that's one part of it, yes. But the complete ceremony is a bit more complicated than that. First, the flame bearer must collect a kindling of the sacred flame from the starting point, then use a grappling hook to fly up into the sky and light each of the sacred flame pillars. Then, they must go down into the canyon, all the way into the cave where the Mountain King slumbers, lighting braziers and the final altar along the way. The most skilled flame bearers can accomplish all of this without touching the ground once.
Wow! He can do all that flying without ever falling to the ground?
Ooh. So can you, Paimon?
Well, of course Paimon can. It'd be much harder for you guys.
Well, don't worry. It's not a requirement of the ceremony. The flame bearer must always keep moving forward. You can't skip a pillar, then come back to it after lighting the next one.
So, what actually happens if you do turn back?
If you're not careful, you might get burned.
Okay.
What
Noted.
about today then? Does the same rule apply?
Oh no, don't worry. Today is just a practice. The order doesn't matter. Are you ready?
Yeah, let's
I'll
begin.
repeat all the key points again.
No. It's okay. Do not repeat. I'm not gonna read all of this. I'm gonna figure it out by myself. Obtained.
Alright, let's use this kindling to complete our mission. There's a thistle filth
I
over there.
guess
Let's
we're gonna
burn
have
away
to
with the
shoot.
sacred flame.
Booyah! I knew it. Next. Booyah! Eh? Huh? Eh? Ah! What the fuck? Where's the bomb? Where's the bomb? Brazier? The hell, that's a pawn. Oh my god, that dog, I hate that dog. Haha, stupid. Oh. No. Kamehameha. No. Woohoo!
That should be all the braziers. Let's recruit
Help
for
me.
Trinidad.
Trinidad. Yeah, that's what I thought. They're afraid of this old man. Thank you.
I knew I was right about you. You have outperformed all of the other previous candidates.
How bad those
If there
candidates
was
can
an
be.
ancient name for outstanding flame bearers, I'm sure the Wyab would consider you for the honor.
Yeah, although it would probably take Paimon quite a bit longer.
All right, now there's still a few days left until the ceremony.
Oh, you mean they've still got to sign off on it?
Some of them are still hoping we can come to an agreement with Kimchi, but still, I'm the one responsible for securing a flame bearer, and my recommendation is you.
Just for Paimon's own peace of mind, are you sure it's not going to be a problem having Outlanders take on such an important role in your ceremony?
See that place over there? There was a time, long before the age of Burkina and the Mountain King, when we, Scions of the Canopy, called that our home. After a period of upheaval, our ancestors were forced to move away. If we failed to keep the threat posed by the Mountain King at bay, it might not be long before we have to move again and find a new home. So, to answer your question, I think everyone will agree that you are the right choice.
Fair enough. Desperate times call for desperate measures.
I'll need you to drop by
Oh wait,
my
that's
place
the
at some point
pyramid
before
at
the ceremony, if that's all right.
the background
There
there.
are still a few final details that
Sumeru.
we need to discuss.
Okay, see you later then.
You have my
I
gratitude.
hate that pyramid.
We've helped out with a lot of other local festivals before, but this one feels a little different.
I know, right? Sasuke. Kimchi. I'm so happy I'm done with Sumeru. I'm just glad that I ended that one side quest that took almost a month. Oh, I was so stressed. What is eating? But Sumeru Archon Quest, it's kind of fun. That is the first Archon Quest that I was invested in. I mean, if I were to actually play game because of the story, maybe I will have invested in Ventis and Balls too. Not sure, because back then I just focused on playing the game, didn't care about the story at all. But Nahida is the one that making me kind of enjoy the story. Archon Quest is okay, the exploration is ass. Yeah. Huh. Oh, I knew it.
Traveler? Paimon?
Kanich! Fancy
Kimchi?
meeting you here. We've actually been looking for you.
I'll get straight to the point. I hear you accepted a proposal from Elder Trinidad.
Oh, the Turnfire Knight, you mean?
Chill, it's cool. I only mention it because there's
Chill.
something you should know.
It's
I suspect
cool.
Elder Trinidad hasn't been completely forthcoming with you. His
Once and for all? You mean this'll be the last Turnfire Knight ever?
That's right. He wants to use you to send the Mountain King to the Night Kingdom.
To the Night Kingdom? You mean...
WD.
To his
Yeah. W.
Whoa,
To his
whoa,
death?
Are you serious right now? You shouldn't go blurting out accusations like that. It could get you in trouble.
Too blunt? Okay. I'll phrase it more gently. There is potentially a possibility that Elder Trinidad may be hoping that during the course of the ceremony, you kill the Mountain King dead.
That's ridiculous. He told us the Mountain King is a living symbol of your tribe's glory.
And that glory comes at a price.
Oh, that's right. The Mountain King is a living symbol of our glory, but even this glory comes at a price. Ah, yes, and Nana wasn't the first.
It's companion Nana.
She likely won't be the last to lose her life either.
Oh, she died.
Still, is killing the Mountain King really the only way? It seems so extreme.
The Mountain King is a unique case when it comes to abyssal contamination. That evil power has both driven him insane and kept him alive over the centuries. In past ceremonies, we've only purged around half of the abyssal power.
Trinidad didn't say anything about how much power he wanted us to purge.
Then it sounds like you'll know for sure soon enough.
If he really asks us to kill the Mountain King, what should we do?
I think we're a little out of our depth. Yeah, it's not too
I
late.
know this must come as quite a shock, so I suggest you act like you didn't hear anything for now. I'd like to make a deal with you.
What kind of deal?
One that comes at a very reasonable price. I'm sure you have plenty of other questions, but we can talk more later. Good. See you soon.
Kimchi's deal. Ura, ura. Huh. Hey. Wait. She's the one who gives the weekly bound? Not this thing? Eh? Ah, never mind. Not care enough to find out.
Ah, mighty Outlanders, you have returned.
It was, pretty good, yeah.
Glad to hear it. Things are progressing very smoothly on my end. There are still those who insist that the ceremony should be performed by the bearer of the Malipo name, but they're just stuck in the past.
Plus, Kimchi doesn't want to do it anyway.
Exactly. So, now, it's time for us to discuss the finer details of the ceremony. We covered the fire lighting part of the proceedings yesterday. It's quite simple. You just need to use the sacred flame. One point I'd like to stress, though, is that you need to burn away as much of the abyssal energy as you possibly can.
Asleep, huh?
Precisely. In previous years, the flame bearer has often been unable to dispel a sufficient amount of abyssal energy. But I understand that you have a lot of experience fighting against the abyss. With your help, I'm optimistic this time we can dispel all the remaining abyssal energy from the Mountain King's body, freeing us from this ever-looming threat for many years to come.
Traveler?
So this doesn't faze you at all, huh? You clearly have a lot of confidence in yourself. If that's all you really need to know, the ceremony's in 3 days. In the meantime, feel free to take a look around our settlement. And if you wouldn't mind helping them out with a few errands here and there, that would be even better.
Not for
So
free,
now
of
we have
course.
extra errands to run?
Just a humble suggestion, that's all. I'll be sticking around for the next few days, so if you have any questions, you know where to find me.
Seems like Kimchi was right. We should go meet up with him right away.
Kimchi. That guy Sasibaka.
Huh, you're here.
Oh, it's this dude.
Kimchi, Elder Trinidad said that.
I can tell. It's written on your faces.
Is that the traveler in Paimon? Forgive me for not being there to welcome you on your arrival.
Hello, Chief Waina.
I only heard the news from Trinidad yesterday, so I asked Kinich to invite you over for a quick chat.
It's a pleasure.
I believe Kinich has already filled you in, so I'll get straight to the point. However, I would like to request that you take steps to ensure the Mountain King's safety. Every child of our tribe grows up hearing the tales of our heroes. From Yupanqui the Firebringer, to Burkina and the Mountain King who fought against the Abyss. This is our history and our heritage, the source of our pride and the center of our faith. To kill the Mountain King would be to destroy our spirit. Nana's death was a great tragedy, and I do not blame Trinidad for the actions he has taken. My honored guests, please give this matter your serious consideration. Perhaps there is. But despite all our attempts to contain the situation over the years, we've not found it. Right now, I should like to hear where you stand on this matter.
Running away won't solve anything. You just need some time to think this through, that's all. Don't worry. We'll come up with something if we put our heads together.
Thank you both. There are still 3 days left before the ceremony.
So, Kinich, earlier you were saying that...
Let's walk and talk. I'll show you around the tribe.
That works too.
I love this
Paimon
guy.
needs to get some air after this.
He didn't even let Paimon finish her sentence. Too slow. Let's talk over there.
Kinich, Paimon finally understands why you turned Trinidad down. You knew what he was planning, didn't you?
Double-edged sword is right. But my response wasn't merely an excuse. To solve this exceptional problem, an exceptional price must be paid. I'm working on it.
Really? Well, come on then, let's hear it!
In a moment. Didn't you have a question you were about to ask me?
Oh, yeah. What was it again? Oh, right! We need to talk about how he's completely unhinged.
I agree that he has a problem. He needs disciplining, so I hired him a teacher.
You got him a
Who?
teacher? Oh, Paimon would love to see him get scolded for bad behavior. Anyway, moving on. When we ran into a How, he said you two were investigating some abyss thing together.
Yes, that's the angle I've been working on. I'm a Saurian hunter, but I occasionally hunt the abyss too. One time I was pursuing some purple demonic dogs when I accidentally entered a hidden space. I did some research after the fact. So, if we can locate one of these beastly rifts, clear the monsters out, and move the Mountain King inside, he'd be able to continue living, but without posing a threat to the tribe.
Whoa, that sounds kinda crazy.
It's not without its risks, of course. Still, we desperately need something like this, even just as a temporary measure. The chief is adamant about keeping the Mountain King alive.
Paimon can understand. It's less about the Mountain King and more about preserving your culture and heritage.
Yes, but on the flip side, you've got people like Elder Trinidad, who is more concerned about protecting the people he cares about now and into the future. And he has every right to take that view. No one can seriously tell them that's a fair trade.
You're right. There's no easy answers here. Let's leave that to one side for a moment and assume we go with your plan. Because at least in our experience, the dogs open the rifts when they want to attack us, not the other way around.
I think I know a way. You have any better ideas?
Not at the moment, but it just feels like using the power of the Abyss for our own ends isn't gonna end well. After all, the Abyss is what turned the Mountain King into a monster in the first place.
If it doesn't end well, then that's the price we pay. The Mountain King's erratic outbursts have brought tensions within the tribe to a boiling point.
All right. So what's this deal you wanted to make with us?
All I need you to do is keep people away from me. I'm
Away
getting
from me?
harassed on a daily basis by people trying to convince me to be the flame bearer. If you help me out, there'll be a gift for you in return.
Ooh, what kind of gift?
Foods.
Something well worth your while, I'd say. Just keep doing what you've been doing. Integrate yourself with the tribespeople, so everyone comes to terms with the fact that we have a new flame bearer. That way, I won't have an endless stream of people coming to beg me to join the ceremony. Then, when the day of the ceremony comes, we'll move the Mountain King into his new home.
Still sounds pretty crazy. And even if it works, what if neither Chief Wyna nor Elder Trinidad are happy with it?
At least the two of them would finally be on the same side of the issue, leaving only me on the opposing side. The tribe needs leaders like them far more than a Saurian hunter for hire like me.
There's no Mora in this one.
Can I take that to mean that we have a deal?
For sure. And who knows? Maybe we'll come up with an even better solution to all of this in the next couple of days.
Great. Well, for the next couple of days, please spend some time among the tribe and lend a hand wherever you can. Good luck to us both.
Right. Walk around the tribe next day, 8 a.m. Next day, alright, fine. What? Oh, nah, that's fine.
Okay, task for the day. Meet the tribespeople and take some heat off of Kimchi's back.
Hoonie, how can you call the Mountain King a monster?
Because he hurt a lot of people.
But it wasn't on purpose.
That's true. But the fact remains that he's now a threat to all of us.
How can you be so harsh to someone who's sick?
Toba, Huni, what's wrong?
Hoonie's saying nasty things about the Mountain King.
Once upon a time, maybe. But not anymore.
Yesterday, maybe, but not anymore.
Toba? Fine. I guess my dad is right. Things change, and you just have to accept it and move forward. As of today, our friendship is over. There's no going back. Traveler is gonna be the flame bearer for the next Turnfire night.
What? Really?
So that's what my dad wanted to talk to you about? To be fair, from what we saw the other day, you are pretty good at climbing cliffs.
Wait. Speaking of Kinich, where even is that guy?
Oh yeah, good question.
We can get him to come, but if he catches you two fighting again, he won't be happy.
No, we can't let that happen.
I didn't mean to argue with Toba. All he said was that the Mountain King has done some pretty bad things. He was the one who turned it into a fight.
Yeah, if you weren't friends, there's no way Toba would have come to look for the baby Saurians with you.
All right. Well, because it's the Traveler and Paimon, and Dad just really misses Nana.
Huh? Oh. I shouldn't have spoken to you the way I did either. It wasn't.
That's more like it. Now you're best friends again.
Guess so.
No.
Toba, if I ever say something mean about the
They're
Mountain
gonna
King in the
they're
future,
gonna get married
I'll
in
make
the
sure
future,
I say it
for
to
sure.
someone else. And now I'd better go buy some colored cloth for my dad now. He needs to see you, Toba. See you, Traveler and Paimon.
Okay. I'll head home as well then.
Okay, take care, you two. Even though they said they're sorry, it looks like their friendship isn't as strong as it was before. Let's just hope we can solve this once and for all. Come on, let's move on.
Ooh.
Huh? What's going on over there? Look.
Whoa! Oh my god, is she like...
Hey there! What's happening here?
A rehearsal for the Turnfire Night dance.
Ooh, there's a dance involved?
You don't know it? Ah, I guess you're not from these parts, huh? It's
Why do you say that?
because of the Turnfire Night, of course. This isn't one of those fun and games festivals.
Well, did you know that the Flame Bearer this time is actually gonna be an outsider?
Oh, I did hear about that. It's a first for sure. I would have loved to meet them in person.
Now you have.
What? Oh, it's you? It's funny. I was just thinking that I'll probably miss out on meeting the new Flame Bearer since I'm not taking part this time around.
You're not taking part in the Turnfire Night?
You must be joking.
Oh my god. No, stop please. No, man, it's fine.
Not bad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm considered one of the better looking guys who dances beneath the pillars of the
Yeah.
sacred flame.
Oh, very impressive.
Well, I feel like the whole Mountain King situation is getting more and more precarious. The question is, what are we gonna do about this in the long term? The way things are going, it's only a matter of time before it gets violent.
You look a little disappointed.
Disappointed? Nah, it's a great opportunity to go see the world. As every male scion of the canopy knows, wherever you are and wherever you go, the only way is forwards. We take pride in that. I won't forget my roots. I managed to get in touch with the Saurian Relics Association.
What's the Saurian Relics Association?
You've never heard of it? It's a group of amateur history enthusiasts who do research on the ancient Saurian era. Speaking of which, the guy who was Flamebearer before you, I've heard that his Saurian buddy comes from that time.
A how? A how's a relic from an ancient
Oh.
Saurian civilization?
Oh, yeah, him. Then do you know how they met? It was deep inside some mysterious ruin, and they signed a contract there. The association folks say that the kind of contract usually comes with a huge hidden cost.
Really? That sounds ominous.
Who knows? But if it's true, Kinich can probably handle it. Strangely enough, I actually happened upon a strange mural a while back, and it looked to me like it was depicting a Saurian and a human involved in some kind of Saurian-era contract ritual.
Oh, does that count as a relic then?
You bet it does. But after all the abyssal activity recently, I heard that area's been overrun by monsters. Or... you look like you know your way around a fight.
If all you need to get is a picture, that should be pretty achievable, right?
Wait, you're seriously gonna help me out?
Come on, it's no big deal.
Pyro Archon above. You two have hearts of gold, you know that? Of course it is. All right, come with me. I'll show you the way.
Eh, it's pretty far. We teleport here or here? Maybe here.
Yeah.
Ah,
There
those
it
dogs.
is. It's inside these ruins. As you can see, the place is crawling with monsters.
Alrighty then. Stay back and take cover, Tiago.
Great minds think alike. I'm not about to cramp your style.
Goba, get them! Race you!
Teamwork is dreamwork!
You're toast!
The two of their attack actually make me bleed.
Wind blade.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Ah! Oh, okay, that one for sure.
Everybody stand back!
Bring it on.
That should be the last of them.
That damn
It's a
dancing
good
back
thing
there.
Tiago had the sense to stay in his hiding place, or things could have gotten really hairy for him. Hey, look! That's gotta be it, right? Definitely looks like
I
a
saw this
mural.
every day in public toilet.
True. Now that you mention it, most ancient murals take up a whole huge wall. It does match the story he told us, though. There's a Saurian and a human. So, is that supposed to be what an ancient contract ritual looked like? Whatever. We're not here to decipher it. Just photograph it.
Take picture. Ta-da!
That's a wrap. Let's take it back to Tiago.
Wait, there's someone else over there.
You've been robbed? Oh, Poncho.
Oh, I put blood, sweat, and tears into that.
Tiago, is this the picture you were looking for?
Let me take a look. Yep, that's the one. Hey, Ponche, come and say hi to these guys. They're gonna be the new flame bearers, and they're tough as nails.
Wait, are you the Traveler and Paimon?
Huh? You already know each other?
I don't think so.
My nephew Toba's been telling everyone about you.
Oh, so you're Toba's uncle. Sounds like
Huh.
we managed to make a bit of a name for ourselves.
Toba's not wrong, my friend. These two are honestly some of the nicest, most genuine people I've ever met.
Really? All I want is to get the fruits of my labor back.
Allow me to explain.
I spent years of my life researching that book. I visited every last ruin, interviewed every descendant of every hero in our history. On the word Malipo alone, I covered at least 5 different interpretations of the meaning based on accounts from different villages.
It was an unparalleled masterpiece.
And now it's all gone. That little goon ambushed me during my morning walk.
That book was everything to him. It's like they robbed him of his soul when they took it.
Dear honored guests of our clan,
I am but a helpless old student. If only for Toba and Tiago's sake, please help me. I beg of you.
See what I mean, Ponche? Now you've run into these two, your luck's about to change. Big time.
I don't know if he's still there, but come on. I'll take you.
Okay. You've been robbed. That's sad. Ah!
Hey! You thieving rat!
What do you want now, you old bum? God, you're a waste of space. Prepare to get shoved butt first into a tree hollow. Oh, what's this? Brought a little bodyguard with you, huh? All right, let's see what you've got. What's this? Eat dirt, suckers!
Oh! He ran away! God damn it.
Hey, he's trying to get away! You good? Let's chase him down!
What happened to my HP? Oh yeah, I fell down. Come back, fucker!
Stop, please! By all the warriors, heroes, gods, and kings, please, I don't have your stuff anymore. Have mercy.
I don't give a
Oh
shit.
yeah? Well, where is it then?
I threw it away.
You threw it away?
The old bum's bag didn't have a single mora in it. Just a tatty old book, worn out pens, and some old rags. All that time lying in wait was for nothing.
Is that really the truth?
The same place you found me. Look, I swear on the Pyro Archon it's the truth.
Okay, that's a pretty strong oath. What do we do now? It sounds like he's telling the truth. Right. Let's
Should
hope
bring
nobody
him
gets
along.
the book before we do. We'll never get it back then.
Although the Turnfire is a heroic symbol in Huitzatlan, it always comes with
this
the
guy.
more ominous implication of eventual tragedy. This holds true for all bearers of this ancient name in recorded history. This appears to suggest the existence of some higher power that is always watching the name bearer.
A joy is invested in the story.
What an incredible work on ancient name philology. Let me see. The author is
Ponche.
Ponche.
Silence, book muncher. The great Kahula will suffer your droning voice no longer.
Do you truly find no joy at all in perusing such rich historical records?
Joy? What joy is there in this pointless drivel?
Well, it makes a pretty shocking prediction. Every bearer of the ancient name Malipo eventually meets a grisly end.
What? You're saying Kenichi will die a violent death? So I'll finally get to take over his body? When will that glorious day arrive? The great Kahula demands to know!
Wow, you are just irredeemable, aren't you? An agent of chaos down to the core.
Silence, maggot! To presume that anyone compares your kind with the great Kahula is sheer vanity!
You don't need to lecture me about doomsday. All civilizations will be reduced to rubble by the passage of time. From ancient kingdoms to heavenly thrones to worlds beyond. But from the ruins of every civilization, the dust will rise and never settle, thus transcending the confines of time. And you, great Kahula are one such speck of dust from a bygone age. Now, let me take a good look at you.
We're so sorry, Mr. Ponche, but we couldn't find your manuscript anywhere.
Does that mean all of my hard work was for nothing?
You gotta stay positive, Ponche. You might have lost the book, but the brains behind it are still intact.
The whole reason I worked so hard to get it finished before the Turnfire Night is because I hoped that maybe it might help us find a way through these trying times. But now, well, not exactly. But I thought my research might at least be a starting point.
Oh, really? So what did you find out in your research?
I think the key to all of this lies in the power of Malipo.
Ponche, you know as well as anyone that ancient names don't hold any real power.
You're right, but Malipo may be a special case.
Yeah, I remember that story. My grandpa told it to me when I was a little kid. Maybe you're the special case. Most kids stop believing in that stuff by your age.
I'm not talking about childhood superstitions here.
Like what?
Like the fact that the Mountain King is still alive. The key factor is that Burkina summoned the power of Malipo at the cost of his own life. If you don't believe me, then answer me this. How many other creatures can you think of who lived longer, not shorter, after being contaminated by the Abyss?
Yeah.
Traveler, different situation but similar idea. Doesn't this remind you of the hilly...
So, I came to the conclusion that Malipo must refer to some mysterious ritual
Traveler is
involving a
mewing.
tit-for-tat exchange. It began with the first Pyro Archon, fell with the Grand Alliance.
Hey. Sorry to interrupt, Ponche.
I'm sorry. I was originally planning on presenting my findings to Kinich.
Sounds to me like you dreamed up one fanciful theory to support another.
Kinich, what are you doing here?
I more or less finished what I was doing, so I came to have a quick catch-up.
Kinich! I'm
Chuck?
onto something. I haven't worked out all the details, but you have to attend the Turnfire Night.
So Mr. Ponche here has done a lot of research on the history of the Turnfire, and thinks he might have found a way for you to solve the problem.
I'll be there, Ponche. Let's go. Here will do.
Okay.
Yeah. I'd like your help giving it a trial run tomorrow.
Sounds like you're not considering Ponche's idea.
You heard him. He hasn't worked out the details yet.
Yet. Are you saying you think he might actually be onto something?
I think it's possible, based on something I know about the war 500 years ago. Burkina didn't fall to the Abyss. He was killed by the Mountain King in an episode of madness. Maybe he thought the Mountain King was stronger than him, and more valuable to the tribe. Or either way, I can believe the Turnfire was involved.
How can you drop these truth bombs with such a straight face?
This is what I've gleaned from my many interactions with the Mountain King. The story Elder Trinidad told you was the more palatable version
Just
of
don't
events.
care.
The Mountain King's mind isn't just disordered.
What? Then what should we do?
Of course not. We should help him move to a new home. It's the only practical solution. The Mountain King is a hero to my tribe. An object of worship, even. Still, he's been the cause of multiple disasters, and we can't afford to have any more.
Ugh. Practical solutions hurt Paimon's brain.
Then let's break for the day.
Next day, 8 a.m. Alright. Is it still long, Ghost Rain? Not sure? Alright. How do I check it? Skip a lot. Okay, you skip a lot. How long does it take for you to finish it? Hey, Kimchi.
You're here. Very punctual.
Oh, so the gruesome twosome come crawling back. Very well. The almighty Dragon Lord Kahula How shall grant you the audience that you seek.
Kinich, didn't you say you found him a teacher? He's just as out of control as ever!
Hey! No one gets to discipline the almighty Dragon Lord Kahula How! No one!
How do you put up with this game?
Maybe because I've never had a gentle-natured companion like Paimon to compare against.
Is that a compliment?
Yeah, I see what I'm missing out on now. And it's a lot.
Kinich! Ugh! We could drown this measly flying ant in one droplet of spit! How dare you compare her to the almighty Dragon Lord Kahula How! Oh, just wait till I possess your dead body! I will commit heinous atrocities! Tear down your legacy! Destroy your reputation! Wreak havoc on your...
It's basically Kurama inside Naruto's body.
Traveler, Paimon, let's
He
get
doesn't
down to
care.
business.
With pleasure. You don't need to ask twice.
At least my
I got my
modest
hands on
one.
this device in a trade. It's meant as bait, but it'll also stabilize the abyssal energy. The Rift Towns will tear through space to get to this. Once they're here, we take them out and claim the Rift for ourselves. You'll find out soon enough. First, let's try this out. They'll tear you to pieces given
Oh,
half a
shit.
chance, so be careful.
Wait, what is the combo for this guy? With Pyro, right? Oh my god.
I'm going in!
Oh wait, not you.
Target acquired!
Uh-oh. Are there even bigger ones on the way?
Ah, it's this guy again.
You see, Kinich? I'm a man of my word.
I take it this is your true form?
Now that our deal is complete, it's time to start the next phase of our relationship. Cliché, I know. The hero's trusted partner sells him out to the abyss in a shocking act of betrayal.
Huh? Angel?
Huh? Huh? What are you two doing here? Oh, Mr. Kinich, this is not what we agreed on.
Traveler, this is the gift I got you. I know you're looking for intel on the Abyss Order, so I thought he might be of use to you. But it looks like you've already met.
I mean, I totally betrayed them. What? Yeah, we have met. I beat him up.
Yikes. Frosty reception. Gotta say, I kinda pictured this moment going a little differently.
Don't be ridiculous. Sounds like you've been reading too many romance novels.
Here we have it. Change is inevitable and nothing lasts
Angel's
forever.
famous line.
What a pity. Well then, time for you to meet the new me. This time, please call me Sanka.
Alright, Sanka.
Sanka! Aha! So you're Glasses Guy! You tricked Huni
Oh.
and Toba into telling you a bunch of stories!
What does
That's
it
him.
matter? A name is a superficial label. It's
Sanka.
what's deep down inside. that
The guy who
counts.
didn't want to
And
help
I've
the
shown
tree
you the
poor
deepest
anymore.
parts of me.
That would explain a lot. Why else would you show up here and start acting like a wise guy? You looking for a fight?
I'll pass.
Oh, they
I
can
do
transform
rather
to
like
human.
you, as I
That's
said
fun.
before, but my one quibble is that you really don't know your own strength.
Wait. Of course. You're the one behind all the recent Abyss activity.
Haven't I told you before? I'm not part of the inner circle who do our highness's bidding. I spend my time digging for truth in ancient doodads and books.
I investigated him. He's not connected to the recent events. Just so, I struck a deal with him. He helps me summon a rift. I allow him to do some historical research.
But that's all over. And now Kinich wants to hand me over to you. Well, I was hoping this would be an opportune moment to whisk away his body. That would have given me some more time to study the great Kahula How. But now I've run into you, which is just my luck. Or maybe I've incited the wrath of the Turnfire, and this is the price I have to pay. But I don't understand. What did I do wrong? Wait, does that count? Let me think.
How? You are the worst of the worst! Colluding with the Abyss Order against Kinich? How could you betray your partner?
There is no betrayal. The almighty Dragon Lord Kahula How is a partner to no one.
Don't worry, I told him to act as bait.
Yes, and you should have picked a bigger fish. The Abyss Order? Ha! What a joke. Not even a match for our lowly servant.
It looks like your disciplinary measures have been less than effective, Mr. Enjo.
What did you expect? Behavioral rehab isn't really our thing.
The abysmal disorder would suit you better.
Traveler?
I'm gonna fight? The episode is a threat to us. Let him go. He'll never amount to much for this all game.
You see, this is why I like you. Still, you shouldn't underestimate me just because I'm a lowly clerk. I could never beat you in a straight-up fight. But when it comes to running away, I won't lose to anyone.
Oh, whoa! You sound proud of that one.
Do me a favor and remember how fast I disappear. Maybe then you'll show me a little respect next time.
Darn! He got away again! Couldn't you have stopped him?
It's alright. He's not worth our time and energy.
Yeah.
Besides,
If you say so. Still, Paimon's kind of surprised that you actually struck a deal with someone from the Abyss Order.
to borrow that guy's words, names are superficial labels. Think of it like apples that have fallen from a tree. If you tasted each one, you'd find that they're all at different stages of ripening. Even the unripe fruit blown off its branch before it's fully grown can still be brewed into a fine wine.
Huh. Well, in that specific sense, maybe Enjo's not such a bad apple.
Of course! Only the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula How, is rotten to the core and evil beyond redemption.
Ugh. So what exactly are you anyway?
Don't worry, he can't hurt a fly.
Is he signing a contract?
You could say that.
Oh.
Paimon heard that those kinds of contracts might come with a terrible cost attached.
Such as a how watching me like a ravenous vulture.
Vulture? Vulture! We are the Dragon Supreme!
Let's pick this up another time. You should go back and get some rest. Big day ahead.
Oh yeah. Hearing you lay it out like that is making Paimon a little nervous.
Then it can't hurt to say this one more time. Good luck to us both. See you tomorrow.
Next day, 6 p.m. Alright. Next day, 6 p.m. Oh, 6 p.m. Hey. How?
Ah, at long last, you're back. I hear you've done much for our people these last few days. Many young people have heard the rumors, too.
Well, they won't have to wait for long. We really hope we can resolve the Mountain King situation quickly and smoothly.
Well, it's nearly time.
Okay. Yeah, let's head off.
Off
Here we are.
Our honored guests have arrived. I have heard much about your fine work over the past few days.
Don't worry about it. Getting this huge venue ready must have been a huge task.
Oh, if it means getting the Mountain King issue resolved, no cost is too great to bear.
A resolution will come in due course.
No one would disagree with you if that were possible, Chief. Look around you.
The ceremony was arranged on short notice.
That may be so, but still.
Good evening, Traveler in Paimon.
Kimchi! Not a moment too soon.
Chief Wayna, Elder Trinidad, could you give us a minute?
Very well, but make it quick.
Let's step to the side. Has anyone gone over the key steps of the ceremony with you yet?
Yeah, Elder Trinidad did.
What a surprise! The flying ant has an ant-sized brain.
If you don't want your tongue to be burned off by the sacred flame tonight, I suggest you stay quiet. See those sacred flame pillars? Once that's done, head down into the cave where the Mountain King slumbers, light the braziers along the way, then bring the flame to the final altar.
That sounds simple enough.
The process isn't complicated, but remember, you mustn't turn back at any point. You have to keep moving forward, or it's seen as disrespecting our ancestors.
Oh.
I made you a diagram that summarizes the steps. Take a look.
Alright. Like number 9, but opposite way. Okay.
So that's our part. What about you?
I'll be with you the whole way, and once you've lit the altar, I'll start summoning the rift. You can leave that side of things to me.
Okay. We'll try to remember all that and get it right the first time.
Ready when you are. But I think I saw Huni and the others just now. Maybe you should say hi before you start. Just tell the chief when you're ready.
Okay.
How are you doing?
We're ready to go.
I'm counting on you. By past fuel and present flame, life marches ever on. My brothers and sisters, the time has come to light the fire once again, and let the Turnfire night shine bright in Hoytzitlan.
Who's that? Time to make satay. Louder. Okay. Alright. Okay. Ugh.
Go get the sacred flame.
No turning back, right?
Nicely done. Off to a good start. Great stuff. You're over halfway. Keep it up. Impressive. Just one more to go.
Alright. Let me walk, please.
Come on, one last push. The final sacred flame pillar is up ahead.
Stop.
Great! All the pillars are alight. Next, it's down into the canyon and head for the Mountain King's cave.
Oh my god. I'm gonna go down there.
Almost there. The cave is just up ahead.
Ah! No!
The Abyss presence is growing strong. We should deal with the contamination first.
Do we have the cannon thing? Oh, yeah, we do. Ouch! Two more, right? Oh my... No! Oh. It's up there.
There's the altar of the sacred flame. Remember, light up the torches around it first.
Oh, this is the boss! Hello, Snorlax.
Woohoo! We've lit up the final altar! That's the Mountain King up ahead, right?
That's him. Sangamato, king of the Yumkasaurs from 500 years ago.
Paimon can tell. He is huge. Let's tread carefully. We don't want to wake him up.
Do we pretend to purify the king?
You've made it at last. You did even
no.
better than I expected.
Why are you
Traveler,
guys here?
now comes the final and most important step of the ceremony.
There's no need this time.
Hmm?
Such strong abyssal power. Kinich!
Oh,
What is the
shit.
meaning of this?
Is that a beastly rift?
Chief Wyna, Elder Trinidad, this is about to get a little dangerous. You should step back.
What do you think you're doing?
Solving the Mountain King issue.
You mean by having him torn to pieces by rift hounds?
No, stop! We can't let that happen!
Foolish Locust! Ugh, can't you see? We're trying to shove your Locust King into the beastly rift!
But...
I'm sorry, Chief Wyna and Elder Trinidad. This is the only way.
Can you promise me that no harm will come to the Mountain King?
I can't guarantee it, but I'm fairly confident.
Traveler, this is not what we agreed on. You must cleanse the Mountain King of every last trace of abyssal contamination. Okay, I see what this is. You've been in cahoots this whole time!
Ah, stupid old man.
Ugh, you imbecile! What have you done?
Oh no! The device is destroyed!
You forced my hand. I had no choice.
Elder Trinidad! What are you doing?
No, the Mountain King is waking up! He will cause even more casualties!
Everyone, out! Now!
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Oh, you're gonna fight!
Well, it seems there is only one way to awaken you all from your willful blindness.
Ooh.
Take me, oh Mountain King! Take me as your next sacrifice!
Yeah, finally. It's annoying. Ah, dang it! They say him.
Everyone's still outside. We have to keep the Mountain King here. Give me a hand.
Oh shit! I'm not familiar with this thing yet.
Let's light it up!
Bubba, get them!
Watch out for the fruits he's spitting out. I can use those against him.
Huh? Oh my god! I forgot how to do. Oh shit! Oh, holy fuck!
No!
What?
I ruined everything.
Of course, the floor.
Adventure time! Everybody stand back!
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
Off we go! Ha! Adventure time! Let's light it up! Ha! Off we
Oh,
go!
I need to.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Locked on.
One more minute.
Adventure time! Off we go! Ha!
Uh-oh.
Adventure time! Everybody stand!
Yeah, that's it.
What do we do? We can't open the rift!
Kill me! Put an end to White's shame!
By past fuel and present flame, life marches ever on.
Oh, Burkina, I must atone.
Patience. We will answer to the fire for all our deeds. Even if one day I fall behind, never look back. Keep moving forward, as we are now.
Live with your guilt and shame. This is the price to pay.
Heir to the Turnfire, please use my ruined vessel to train the heroes of the future. The will of Kangamato will march ever on, till the abyss is stamped out.
Yay! Oh my god, I'm burning. Well, got a thanks to the old man. He forced us to do this. Gently, wake up.
pretty eventful day yesterday, huh? Paimon wonders how things are doing now. Let's go ask the chief!
Why not?
Traveler, you've come at just the right time. Trinidad's condition is stabilized.
Guess that's the best news we could hope for. Paimon has to ask, is everyone in your tribe such a risk taker?
We're simply not afraid to charge ahead into the unknown. He's fine. Don't worry. After the incident yesterday, a transparent shell is formed around the Mountain King's body. It is somewhat akin to a scab, in that it stops the abyssal energy within him from bleeding out, while also preventing further abyssal energy from seeping in and infecting him. We've never seen anything like it. I think their theory makes sense.
Wow. So it's made a barrier against abyssal energy?
It's practically a miracle from what we've seen of it so far.
Wow. That's amazing!
I know what you're thinking. The young people in the tribe are already speculating that yesterday's ceremony was a Turnfire night like none other in our history. Because you and Kinich, you summoned the very flame that appears in our ancient legends. And that fire is what saved the Mountain King.
Whoa! So that was the real Turnfire?
I may be the chief of this tribe, but I've only ever known the Turnfire as a concept in our legends. If anyone can answer it, I suspect it would be the bearer of the Malipo name.
Ah, so Kinich then. Why don't we go see how he's doing?
Is it still on restaurant?
Hey, Kinich!
Hey yourselves. You two doing okay after yesterday?
We were gonna ask you the same question.
Sorry, I couldn't just stand and watch the Mountain King get burned alive.
So you thought you'd try and extinguish the sacred flame with Dendro?
The sacred flame only possesses a fraction of the Pyro Archon's power.
Kinich, when you went into the flames, were you intending to...
Intending to what?
do the same thing as Burkina?
Sacrifice myself? Of course not, but now I'm curious. What made you think I was going to sacrifice myself?
Well, because everyone's saying the Turnfire is what saved the king last night. And Ponche's theory was that summoning the Turnfire is a tit-for-tat exchange, right?
So you've heard that rumor too. I'm afraid I can't say for sure.
Well, even if you don't know, there's probably no one in the world who does.
What I would say is, if that really was the power of the Turnfire, I'd sooner believe that the Mountain King summoned it himself.
The Mountain King?
The core meaning of price is not atonement or compensation, but what you're willing to give up in order to obtain what you want. It's easy to die for your sins. Much harder to live with the guilt and keep on going. In the end, the Mountain King chose the latter option. For Burkina and for the tribe.
Alright, so how is the Mountain King doing now?
Health-wise, there's nothing to worry about. But his attacks are gentler now and not as crazed as before. Like he said yesterday, he just intends to be a sparring partner for people to practice with. Yeah, I tried communicating with him again, but he didn't respond.
We dare say that Locust King has well and truly lost its mind. Its body remains fighting fit thanks to the perverse power of the Abyss. But time has been less kind to its soul.
But we saw him come back to his senses yesterday.
That was merely one last burst of brain activity before it croaked.
Oh, come on! Stop being such a doomer. That's why he doesn't have time to chat with us.
Well, at least it means my fellow tribespeople
Hungry
can
and
move
sleepy?
forward now, too.
Yeah, that's right. You caught Enjo for us, remember?
But he ended up being completely useless.
Ah, that's on him. It's not your fault he's useless.
Friends? But your friendship is an even more valuable gift. So promise me, if you need anything in the future, you'll come to me. For you, I'll do anything.
Yay! We finished it! We finished it! Right? Please tell me. It's over. Ah!
Yeah, everyone's happy except me.
Pony, it'll be okay.
Toba, you're my friend, so I shouldn't say this to your face.
Huh?
Now hold your horses, kiddo. Okay, before you roll your eyes out of your skull, I promise you can trust me. All right, I'll just get to the point.
What?
Your extreme sports.
Huh?
On my first day here, I got hit by someone falling out of the sky. It's a dangerous sport, to be sure, but the courage it took to make the jump impressed the heck out of me.
Oh, such a nice friend.
Of course. Anyway, the good times didn't last, because I got captured by a powerful foe, so we had to part ways for a while. In the hands of the enemy, I was scorned, scolded, and nearly given away as a gift. Why does Uncle Sanka always have to suffer, I thought. But in the end, I made it through, and I left all of those painful memories in the past.
Is that it?
The moral of the story is to look forward in life, right?
Very smart, Hoonie. What I'm trying to tell you is that after I reunited with my friend, I found her injuries were all healed, but she really missed her family. She's right behind you. Turn around and see.
Another trick about not turning back? I'm not falling for that one again. Huh?
Huh? What is that? That's it? We did it? We did it! Yeah! No more limited thing that I missed, right? This quest, no, doesn't have time. Oh, okay, no time limit. Okay. Oh, traveler is sleepy as well. We did it! Yay! Woohoo! What's this? Reputation. Oh, I can do it already. Oh, it's a bit different. Let's see. Okay. That's it. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna end the stream here. So you better finish the Archon quest tomorrow, Rosran. Once you finish it, I'm gonna stream it. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. See you guys tomorrow. Adios.
Emotional support is important.
Ugh.